What's going on, you guys? Jay here and welcome back to the channel. So don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be talking about something a little bit different today, but I think you're all going to be quite interested in this. As you all know, I'm quite a big advocate of equalizing the playing field, trying to find out what the bigger players in the sector are doing, how they're cutting costs, how they're able to do all of the ins and outs. And again, it's not an easy environment to get involved in. Crypto is very complex and it seems to get more complex by the day. Bitcoin mining specifically is something a lot of us are interested in. So over the course of 3 years, I've done a lot of research. I've been looking into a lot of different things, and my honest response is it's confusing, especially to someone who has absolutely zero knowledge in crypto. It can become a very overwhelming task, and a lot of people simply fail to get over that first hurdle. Now, this first hurdle can come in many different forms, whether it's trying to understand the very basics of an application specific integrated circuit, which is an ASIC miner, whether it's diving into the details behind that, trying to understand the concept, whether it's going out shopping for a rig, trying to find a rig secondhand maybe, and having the machinery to actually maintain and facilitate all of the mining that you're going to be doing, whether it's needing a room in your house, whether it's going out, buying mining for dummy books, going on Amazon, looking for the second edition, trying to figure out how it all works. And on top of that, trying to find out what's profitable and what is not. As all of these different hurdles come in, your mind gets absolutely battered and you become dissuaded and disinterested, and you go off thinking this is something you're never going to be able to understand and you're never going to be able to grasp. And what everybody probably knows here on the channel, I turn up in crypto as an average Joe, just the same as you. And I became a validator and I worked my way up over the course of 3 years. I'm ranked in the top 10 now. Last time I checked, I think I was ranked 7th or 6th. This is a very good position, and it shows you that the average man can aspire. If you put your mind to something, if you put in the time, energy, and effort, you figure out the shortcuts, you figure out the ins and outs on what the bigger players are doing, well, you can begin to position yourself much better. And something everybody needs to understand, trying to become a validator is very complex. Not only do you have to learn everything, nobody is willing to teach you. And this is where these all-in-one solutions really become critical. Allnodes is a very good example of this, and a lot of people on the Terra Classic chain begun their life cycle on Allnodes, and eventually that's led them to branch out. Some people creating 2 nodes. It's so profitable for them. So again, these all-in-one solutions is what you're going to be looking for when it comes down to cryptocurrency mining. An all-in-one solution is absolutely critical to the everyday average Joe. It gives you the ability to enter a sector where people are simply not willing to teach others, and you're able to learn whilst also running a Bitcoin mining rig, whether it's doing it from your home and using all of their software or running it remotely to work around different regulations. The option is going to be there. And all the meanwhile, you're going to be learning how to mine. And eventually you'll reach a stage where you can spread your wings, you can fly, and you can go fully solo. And hey, maybe you'll still want to use that all-in-one solutions management software. And again, this is something that Allnodes provides. If you leave Allnodes, you can still use that software. So getting your beginnings in the cryptocurrency sector, no matter what it's to do with, is complex. But Bitcoin mining itself seems to be a very kind of taboo subject. Not a lot of people want to talk about it. They don't want to share the ins and outs and the ups and downs. And there's not a lot of options out there. And the ones that are out there really aren't cutting the bar. But I have come across something recently which really got me very excited, to the point where I've dived in. I've actually made that jump. I've got a miner, it's live. We'll go over it shortly, but you need to understand, these all-in-one solutions are very important because on top of everything that I've already mentioned, right, you've got crypto regulations. So whether you're going to be hosting it in your own property, you also got the option of hosting it remotely. And this means you could dive into some of these locations that are being offered by one miners, which is like Dubai, Norway, Ethiopia, Texas. We're talking about a platform that includes not only a reliable service, but it's user friendly, it's visually receptive, and it's end-to-end management software. So if Bitcoin mining is something that interests you, you simply just need to remove all of those hurdles, and you can do that by heading over to OneMiners. They offer a range of services, and the best place to start is by simply giving these guys a call. That's what I did. I opted in for the free 7 days. I got a little bit of a taster and I thought, you know what? This is for me. On top of that, you get provided a 7-year warranty with your machine. And yes, I am doing mine remotely. Now, one of the reasons I decided to go with OneMiners is because of the AI smart mining tool they've designed. And what this is going to do is optimize your overall mining experience and strategy. It's going to leverage artificial intelligence, and it's going to allow the platform to continuously evaluate all of those shifting market dynamics, and it's going to identify the most profitable pools. On top of that, you've also got a lot of friendly materials. You can go in and you can see what ASIC miners are the most profitable, how much they're going to cost, how much you're going to need to invest, and how long it's going to take for you to get that back. Okay, so you're probably thinking, whoa, Jay, that says $14,000 there for a BTC mining rig and $15,000 below it. The awesome thing about the OneMiners hosting solution is the fact it's eco-friendly. If you scroll down, you can see they're actually catering to all ends of the spectrum. As you saw earlier, I went for the Ice River ALS free, and what I did was have a very lengthy discussion with the team over at OneMiners, and they're very helpful. They'll help guide you on your journey and see what's going to best serve and cater to your needs. But pushing this forward, once you've got it all set up and you've decided whether you want to host it from your home or if you want to host it remotely, and deciding the location is going to be very important. But an important aspect is this end-to-end software, because this is really what brings it all together. As you can see here, we've got our total estimated balance going from the 26th of this month to the current date. On the right hand side, we've got our average hash rate. Below, we've got how many workers we've got online, how many to be installed, and how much unpaid balance there is remaining to pay out currently. We can see the power usage, and again, this is all very visually receptive. We've got our total rewards, and if you just take a look in the top right hand corner, you can see two different methods for receiving your cryptocurrency that you've mined. You can store it in a crypto wallet, or you can withdraw it directly to your bank account if your bank account does in fact support cryptocurrencies. Another positive sign is the fact that they are partnered with Ledger. When managing any kind of mining device or validator, security is absolutely everything. And again, that's where this end-to-end software really comes into play. So let's go over, let's take a peek at the active miners, and we can see I've got a good hash rate. Everything's running, is looking healthy. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Jay, how do I actually micromanage this thing? Well, we have a little click, we go in deeper, and now we're looking at our actual miner that is active. We can see we've got a restart option. We can power off. We can change the pool ourselves if we're not wanting to use and utilize the AI that does it itself. You're able to go in and do it manually. We can see we've got a good temperature. We've got good fan speed, we've got good network status, and a good real-time hash rate. Everything is good, and you're able to see this in a visually receptive manner that is end-to-end and secure. These are all very vital points going forward. So you're probably wondering to yourself, well, Jay, what happens if there's a problem with my machine in one of these remote locations? Well, you've got all of your equipment insured against breakdown, natural disasters, and the facility is guarded 24 hours a day. You've got basic spare parts in stock without waiting for delivery. So if your machine has an issue a couple of years later, you're going to be able to get it fixed just as quick as that. But do remember, you've got a 7-year manufacturer's warranty that comes with each and every one of these machines, and you can try the whole thing out 7 days for free whilst you familiarize yourself with the One Miners team and get yourself up to speed. And what I'm hoping is this is going to begin to equalize the playing field for a lot of you out there that do want to become a validator, that do want to be able to mine cryptocurrencies like all of these other people are able to do. And this is clearly one of those solutions that's going to work for everybody. Effectively, One Miners has created the Goldilocks solution for cryptocurrency mining. You can see what's profitable and what's not. You can see what's worth investing in and what's worth staying away from. And more importantly, these guys are guiding you through the process at every single turn. You need help, call them up. That's what customer service is for. It's really good. And like I said, hopefully this equalizes the playing field for you guys. And aside that, if you enjoy these kind of videos, let me know in the comments section. And whenever I come across something like this, or I make a change inside my crypto ecosystem and what I'm doing and where I'm going, I'll keep you guys updated. But just let me know in the comments section. I'll leave a link to the One Miners website. It's pretty self-explanatory. And yeah, aside that, guys, have a happy new year wherever you are on planet Earth. Just stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and we'll catch you in the next one. Shoo!